Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Dr. R. Chitra, and she will talk about value addition of flower crops. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you. Ma'am, please start.
Good evening to all. Today I am going to take a lecture on value addition of flower crops. So what is value addition? So value addition is a process. So it should give the high price of same volume of a primary product. So that the primary product is undergo to the some processing, packing, upgrading the quality. So these are the added value to that the primary product. So it is also increasing the economic value of the commodity, and also it is profit potential oriented, uh, one of the commodity. So the value addition for marketing flowers, it includes the adoption of post-harvest technology and improved logistics. So why value addition in floriculture? So here, what are the reasons behind the value addition of floriculture means? First one is the unstable prices for raw commodities. For example, in the peak season, the jasmine flowers, it fetches the market price of rupees 200 or rupees 100 per kg itself. Whereas in that off season, it fetches more than 4,000 or 5,000 rupees per kg itself. So there is a unstable prices for raw commodities. So jasmine flowers is widely used for the one of the major raw material for the preparation of perfumes and oleoresin and some of the oil products itself. So this is the one of the reason we can go for the value addition. Next is the to improve the profitability of farmers. So for example, if we harvest the jasmine flowers during the bud stage, if we left the opened flowers in the field itself, that opened flowers is also used for extraction of the essential oil, concrete, and some oil also. So that is give the additional profit to the farmers itself, and also reduce the post-harvest losses and utilization of excess produce and elimination of waste. If the opened flowers, we can leave it in the field itself. So it will another after 2 days it will become a waste material. So we can eliminate that waste to ensure the high premium to the growers and provides more acceptable quality products for the domestic and export market. So these are the reasons behind the value additions for floriculture. So next is the stabilizing farm income by adding profits, and the farmers can make more money by cutting out the middleman. So for the value added products, there is no middleman for like that of the fresh flowers itself. So it create a brand recognition and add variety to the farm operations. So it is the outlet for creativity. For example, if you make the jasmine flowers used to make the garland or the belly, so it is one of our creativity only. So it is individual creativity, that is the outlet for the individual creativity, and also to generate the employment. So objectives of value additions. So first, to improve the quality of the produce, to enhance the selling value, to gain higher profit, to reduce the post-harvest loss. So it can provide the demand for high quality, use of unsold flowers. So here that roses used as a pulkand. So unsold flowers in the market, we can collect that unsold flowers, the petals, the petals is used for making the pulkand itself, and it will also increase the export potential and to generate the employment. So next is the prerequisite for value additions. So what are the important criteria for value addition? First is the novelty. So if we develop a product, it should be new and unique. For example, we can develop the normally the roses are a red, white, yellow color. But that unusual colors like blue and black rose is also available in the market, as like that of that our dry value added product is also should be new and unique itself. There is no one can compete that product itself. So that is the novelty is the important prerequisite. Next is the export potential. So the product should have the demand in international market. So based on the demand in international market, we had developed the product for export potential itself, and it should be unique one. So that is the variability to indigenous to country should be exploited, and high value. So the product should have high value for low volume for ease of trading and distribution, and the extracts from Indian spices and herbal medicinal plants can fulfill this requirement itself. So we can use the low volume materials, but it fetches the high value in the market itself. So these four are the important criteria for value added products. Next is the first, what are the value added products made from the flowers? So here there is the three classifications in the value addition of flower crops. One is the fresh flower, another one is the dry flower, third one is the value addition from fresh flower itself. So here for fresh flowers we can use that fresh flowers for various purposes. First one is the floral arrangements. So here the flowers like roses, chrysanthemum and other high value crops are suitable for making the different type of flower arrangements. So the flower arrangements should be in different style. One is the Japanese style, another one is the English style. So in the Japanese style, the arrangement should be Ikebana and Moribana type itself. Whereas in the English style, the floral arrangement should be upright, slanting, regular, irregular, curved shape, hogarth S shape, etc. So next we can see the some of the floral arrangements is made in the using of the different types of flowers. So here this is the Japanese arrangement itself. So this is the English floral arrangement itself. So here you can see the floral basket. So here nowadays we can receive the VIPs or other persons. First we can give the floral bouquet itself. Nowadays the peoples used to inaugurate to use the floral basket for the various functions itself. So these are the different types of flowers used for the baskets. So next is the floral bouquets. So the floral bouquet is the collection of flowers in a creative arrangement. So the floral bouquets are arranged for the decor of homes or public buildings, and that handled bouquets may be classified by several different popular shapes and styles, including nosegay, crescent, and cascading bouquets is also available in the market itself. So these are the different styles of the bouquets is available in the market itself. So next is the garland making. So the fresh flowers is used for garland. So here the garland should be prepared by using the only one type of flower or a combination of different flowers. For example, we can use the jasmine flowers along with the some rose petals. So this is the single flower or two type of flowers or combination of different flowers is nowadays we used. Generally, sweet-scented flowers such as jasmine, tuberose, gardenia are also prepared for the making of garland itself. So these pictures showed the different types of flowers used for making the garlands. So next is the corsage. So corsage means a flower or small arrangement of flowers owned by a person as a personal ornament. So here that corsage is worn by the hand of the man itself. So it is mainly used in the foreign countries itself. So it is usually larger, but it is more elaborate than the buttonholes, that is the buttonry. So here you can see the corsage. So these corsages is widely used for wear in the wrist of the hand itself. So different types of flowers can also be used for to making the corsage. So next is the wreath. So wreath means it is a band of flowers or foliage intertwined into a ring, usually placed on a grave as a memorial or worn on the head as a crown or a mark of honor. So the wreaths is also used to make the different types of flowers and foliage itself. So here you can see that the wreaths, different types of wreaths is also owned by the head itself. So different types of different shape wreaths can also be made with the use of different types of flowers and foliage itself. So next is the floral jewelry. So in the floral jewelry is used in the ancient times itself. So the floral bangles made of fragrant flowers like jasmine, tuberose, and non-fragrant flowers like Dabarna montana, marigold, and Tivetia perviana. It is also owned by the female dancers. So floral earrings are baju banta are worn by women in dance ceremonies to remember epic heroes and heroines such as Rama and Sita. And flowers like tuberose, kadamba, jasmine are also used for making the floral earrings and baju banta. So here you can see the flowers used for making the floral ornaments, that is the jewelry like bangles, necklace, and earrings is also made with the different types of flowers itself. So next is the veni and floral strings. It is a special kind of floral arrangement is commonly used in South India to decorate long plait of hair during ceremonies at the time of marriage and Bharatanatyam dance recital. So that veni and floral strings is nowadays is widely used in most part of the South India. So the veni and here you can see the some of the jasmine flowers is widely jasmine and chrysanthemum flowers is widely used for making the veni and it is the floral strings. It is mainly used for decorations of the hair of the females during the marriage functions or Bharatanatyam itself. So next is the buttonhole or buttonry. So these are generally owned by both man and woman itself. So it is a miniature flower arrangement prepared by using single small flower like rose or orchid along with filler like tuja leaf. So here some foliage fillers along with the single flowers like rose, orchids can also be used as a buttonhole itself. Next is the tinted flowers. So the basic tinted flowers usually start with a red or white base flowers itself. So here these flowers are then prepared and put through a dyeing process that allows for dye to be absorbed up through the stem and absorbed in the flowers petals. So this process takes a day or 2 days to complete the tinting itself. So here, for example, you can take the tuberose flowers. So normally the tuberose flowers is white in color. So during that marriage functions, based on the color saree, or based on the saree color of the bridegrooms. So here we can made a flowers. For example, it is in the blue color saree. So we prepared the garland or the veni with the blue color flowers. So there is no blue color flowers is available in the tuberose itself. So the white color tuberose is allowed to tinting, that is the coloring. So you can the cut stem should be keep in the colored water for 1 or 2 hours. So the colored is process is taken through the stem, observed through the stem itself, then it should be spread on the flower petals. Then the petals, white color petals change to blue colors itself. So normally this process is completed, takes within a day or 2 days to complete the entire process itself. Here you can see a single chrysanthemum white color flowers. We can develop the three colors. Three colors, we can added the three colors in the single flower itself. Next is the oil. So here that oil, essential oil is also extracted from the flowers itself. So this essential oil is the aromatic and volatile liquids. So it is mainly extracted from the flowers, seeds, leaves, stems, barks and the roots of herbs, bushes, shrubs and trees. So here different extraction procedures we can follow to extract the oil from the above plant parts itself. So that oil is essential in the sense that it carries a distinctive scent, essence of the plant itself. So United States of America is the largest user of essential oil. So here this table showed the different type of flower crops produces the different essential oils, and also uses is also mentioned in that. For rose oil, the rose oil is extracted from the two species, that is Rosa damascena and Rosa centifolia. So the oil is extracted through steam distillation methods. The rose petals are used, so it is widely used for perfume industries itself. Next is the rose hip oil. So rose hip means that is the fruit of the rose is called rose hip. So Rosa rubiginosa, that fruit is used for extraction of oil. So it is also used for the medicinal purpose itself. And geranium oil is taken from Pelargonium graveolens. So it is used for medicinally, particularly in aromatherapy, and also used for hormonal imbalance. Next oil is the jasmine oil. So it is extracted from the various jasminum species, especially Jasminum sampak and Jasminum grandiflorum. So it is widely used for its the fragrance purpose itself. Lavender oil is also extracted from Lavandula officinalis. So it is also give a fragrance, and also medicinally it should be very important. And next is the tuberose oil. So this oil is extracted from the flowers tuberose, that is the agave amica. So the flowers having the strong odor, and it should be widely, highly valued natural flower oil. So next is the champaka or champa oil. So it is extracted from the flower crop Michelia champaka. So the oil is highly used in perfumery industries, and it is also used in the preparation of attars and hair oils. Next is the plumeria oil. So here that oil is extracted from Plumeria acutifolia. So this oil is also used for medicinal as well as perfumery purpose itself. Next is the magnolia oil. So it is extracted from Magnolia stellata. So it is also used in the perfumery industries. And cestrum oil, that is the Cestrum nocturnum. So this oil is also used in the perfumery and also preparation of attars. Next is the Parijat oil. So Parijadam oil. So Nyctanthus arbustris. So it is less available, but it may be used in the perfumery industries. And Cara oil. So it is extracted from Pentanus odoratissimus. So it is used in the other preparations by maceration of flowers, and also used in the cosmetics. Marigold oil is also extracted from Calendula officinalis. So the oil should be dark green or brown viscose oil with a sharp herbaceous fragrance. So it is used to treat the burns, cuts and greasy skins and rashes itself. So that marigold oil is widely used for the medicinal purpose itself. Next uses is the perfumes. So that perfumes is a mixture of fragrant essential oil or aromatic compounds along with the fixatives and solvents. So normally it is usually in liquid form, used to give the human bodies, animals, food, objects and living spaces an agreeable scent itself. So the largest and most common source of perfume aromatics, it includes the flowers of several species like rose and jasmine, as well as osmanthus, plumeria, mimosa, tuberose, narcissus, scented geranium is also used for the source for the perfume aromatics itself. Next is the floral color or floral dye itself. So the natural colors is also includes the dyes and pigments. So it is also derived from the natural resources like plants, insects and minerals itself. So India is richly endowed with a vast variety of natural flora, and it is estimated that there are 500 varieties of plants that can produce the natural color itself. So here, for example, in marigold, it should the dried the waste marigold flowers is also used for extraction of the orange and yellow color from that marigold flowers. And another one is the sangupu. So the sangupu normally it is blue in color. So we extract the blue color dye from that flowers itself. So next is the floral teas. So floral teas, it is consist of a bundle of dried tea leaves wrapped around one or more dried flowers itself. So these are made by binding the tea leaves and flowers together in a bulb form and covered with the cloth itself, then setting them to dry itself. When steeped, the bundle expands and unfolds in process that emulates a blooming flower, and the flowers inside emerge as the centerpiece itself. So this is the methods we can develop the floral teas itself. So that the floral teas should be dipped in that water, so it will give the tea along with the floral essence itself. So next is the gulrogan. So gulrogan is the oil, rose oil. So it is the rose oil is extracted from the rose petals through the enfleurage method itself. So this is one of the method is used for extraction of the essential oil. So it is used as a tonic, analgesic and cure the meningitis. So 300 gram of Rosa damascena petals are placed in the 1 liter of sesame oil and placed in sunlight for a fortnight, 15 days itself. Then the mixture is sieved and preserved in bottles itself. That is called as the Guldrogan. So next is so these above are the value addition products is made from the fresh flowers itself. Next is the dry flower products. So the dry flowers are arranged in the dry vases just as fresh cut flowers are arranged itself. So there's what are the products you can made in that fresh flowers? The same product is also developed by using the dry flowers also. For example, bouquet, wall displays, we can use that dry flowers. So the flowers like helichrysum, delphinium, helictrum, amaranthus, nigella, Charathmus, gypsophila, and rose can also be used for the drying purpose. So these flowers can be dried by different methods of drying in making the dried flower products and flower arrangements. So press dried flower products. So it includes greeting cards, bookmarks, paperweights, wall hangings, tabletops, table mats, etc. So the flowers and the leaves are dried by herbarium method, and it should be finally pasted with fevicol or glue in artistic manner itself. So this is the various dried flower petals is also used for making the card everything itself. So here you can see that the dried flowers is used for the floral arrangements. Here you can see the dried flowers is used for making the card. So here some flower vases is also used for the dried flowers itself. So next, another important product is the potpourri. So potpourri is a mixture of dried, naturally fragrant plant materials is used to provide a gentle natural scent in houses itself. So it is usually placed in a decorative wooden bowl or tied in small bags made from the sheer fabric. So here you can see that the small bag. So the inside of the bag we can arrange the dried flowers. So the dried flowers is also not naturally it should have the scented. For example, rose petals, marigold petals, lotus pods, gamphrena. Here we can pack in that dried materials in the bag. So it will give the aroma to the particular room or hall itself. So this is called as the potpourri. So next is the pharmaceutical compound. So some of the flower crops are rich sources of the pharmaceutical compounds like catranthine, vincristine. So these two are the extracted from the flowers Catranthus roseus. So it is widely used for the cancer treatment itself. So here similarly vitamin C is also isolated from the rose fruit. So that rose fruit is called as rose hips. So normally that rose hips contains the vitamin C. It should be higher than the amla and other guava itself. So that vitamin C is widely used for curing the diseases scurvy. So that rose hip vitamin C is marketed as used for the cure of scurvy itself, and it is also to boost the immune system to fight against the various diseases. So next is the nutraceutical compounds. So here a number of carotenes or carotenoids such as lutein esters, and lutein is also effective in preventing or controlling the free radical generations and preventing oxidation damage. So it will also control the cancer, coronary heart diseases, cataract and age-related muscular degeneration itself. So that carotenoids is a chain-breaking antioxidants. It protects the cells and other body components from free radical attacks itself. So here the marigold flowers is rich in the lutein. So that lutein is also extracted from the marigold flowers. So that compound is act as a nutraceutical compound to give the immunity to our body itself. So next we can see the some of the flowers and their products is also made from that. First one is the value addition in rose itself. So here you can see that what are the value additions we can make the rose. One is the perfume, another one is the food and drink, third one is the rose water, garland, etc. So here that perfume means that the rose perfumes is made from the attar of roses or rose oil. So it is extracted by the steam distillation process. So that volatile essential oil is also extracted. So here that rose water is also another important product is also made during that preparation of essential oil. We can get that rose water. So that rose water is also used for cooking, cosmetics, medicines and in religious practices itself. Next is the food and drink. That rose hip is also mainly used for preparation of jam, jelly, marmalade and soup itself. So they are also pressed and filtered to make the rose hip syrup itself. So the rose hips can also be used to produce the rose hip seed oil. Rose hip seed oil is also used in the skin products and some makeup products itself. Next is the rose water. So rose water is also obtained from the rose petals. So it is also used for perfume and medicinal purpose itself. So that rose water having the unique flavor, and it is used heavily in Persian and Middle Eastern cuisine, food purpose itself, especially sweets such as nougat, gumdrops, ragat and baklava. So this rose water is also used for making that. That rose water can also be used in the perfume and eye drop itself. So that garland, so rose plays a major role in the garland, hair adoration, floral decorations itself. Herbal tea, that rose petals is mixed with the ordinary tea and it is gives the herbal tea rose. Kulkand means that is the rose petals is pounding equal proportion of the white sugar. So that is called as the rose petals. So it is considered as a tonic and laxative. Rose syrup in France, there is much use of rose syrup itself. So it is syrup is also extracted from the rose petals itself. That rose flowers can also be used as the food itself. So rose oil is also already I mentioned it, bulldrogan and rose cream. So the rose flavored fondant covered in the chocolate, often topped with the crystallized rose petals. So nowadays the sweets is also some topped with the dried rose petals. So in traditional English confectionery, widely available from numerous producers in the UK, is used for the rose creams itself. That is the crystallized rose petals. So here you can see the some of the value added products made from the rose oil, kulkand, rose tea, garland, hair adornments, perfume, and rose water. So next is the value addition in jasmine. So here jasmine tea, already I mentioned that the jasmine flowers along with the tea leaves. So it is also be used for the tea purpose itself. And essential oil, that the opened flowers is also used for extraction of the oil. So that oil, the jasmine essential oil is more wanted in Egypt, China, Morocco, and India itself. So here the flowers is widely used for opened flowers is widely used for the extraction of the oil through the steam water distillation method itself. And jasmine perfume and incense. So here that is the jasmine perfume is made from the absolute. So that absolute contain the chemical constituents like methyl anthronylate, indole benzyl alcohol, linalool, and skatol. So here another important compound is also extracted from the jasmine, that is the jasmonates. So that the jasmonate is the one of the plant hormones, that is the methyl jasmonate is extracted from the jasmine oil of the Jasminum grandiflorum. So here it is widely used for the various purpose in the plant growth and developmental activities. Jasmine tea, already I mentioned that the jasmine tea also, that is the small unopened jasmine buds is also used for the jasmine tea preparations. And apart from that, that jasmine flowers is also used for making the rangoli, garland, fresh flower arrangement, dry flower products, edible products, floral adornments, and hair adornment and decoration purpose itself. So here you can see that the jasmine syrup, jasmine infused anise, and jasmine tea, everything, jasmine soap, jasmine patti, and jasmine concrete, everything is also prepared from the jasmine itself. Next is the value addition in chrysanthemum. So here normally the chrysanthemum is widely used for the loose flower purpose. So it is also used for making the garland, bouquet, and greeting cards, dry flower, etc. So here that the chrysanthemum tea is one of the product is also made from the chrysanthemum morifolium or chrysanthemum indicum. So it is commonly found in the East and Southeast Asia. So the flower should make a infusion. So that is also called as the chrysanthemum tea itself. Another one of the compound pyrethrum. Pyrethrum is the important flowers is from the Chrysanthemum cinerarifolium. So that pyrethrum, so it contains the pyrethroid. So it is one of the important compound used as a natural insecticide itself. So that dried flowers can also be used for the extraction of the pyrethroids. So here you can see the chrysanthemum tea, bouquets, dry flower arrangement, dried flowers. It is the pyrethrum flowers and quick and easy flower garland itself. So next is the value addition in marigold. So that marigold flowers can also be used as the loose flower, perfumery industries, bedding purpose, medicinal and cosmetic industry, and dye making, garland, and used for the decoration purpose itself. So here that the compound is extracted, that is the lutein is the compound is extracted from that marigold, is widely used for the cosmetics and skincare products itself. So here it is also used for eye related, controlling the eye related diseases itself. So the ointment is also rich in the lutein. So that lutein is also extracted from the marigold flowers itself. So normally two types of marigold is there. One is the Tacitus erecta, another one is the Tacitus petula. So that Tacitus erecta, the flower extract is a natural source of carotenoid, and it is also a feed additive in the poultry diet itself. So in the poultry diet, we can add the carotenoids. So the egg yolk should be in rich in color itself, and it is also decrease the cholesterol in the egg itself. So it is one of the product to add the poultry diet itself. So here you can see this is the carotenoids is extracted from the marigold flowers, and it should be added in the poultry diet itself. So apart from that, rangoli and garland making, marigold is widely used. So next is the value addition in tuberose. So normally in India, many ritual functions, including the wedding ceremonies, others. So the tuberose is predominantly used itself. So the flower also have immense use in the Ayurvedic tradition itself. So it is used to increase the emotional stamina of a person itself. So among these flower crops, it should have the strong aroma, and it is also used for the extraction of the oil. So the oil is also used in the flavoring industry, making candles, soft drinks, perfume industry itself, and is also the oil is also very heavier as compared to the other scents, and used in the non-alcoholic beverages, ice cream, candy, baked goods itself. So that fragrant flowers are added along with other ingredients to beverages prepared from chocolate and served hot or cold with the tuberose fragrant itself. So in Java, the flowers are eaten along with the juices of the vegetables itself. So the flowers is widely used for the artistic garlands, floral ornaments, bouquets, buttonholes, gajeras, and extraction of the essential oil itself. So apart from that flowers, the tuberose bulbs can also contain the alkaloid lycorine, so which causes the vomiting. So the bulbs are rubbed with the turmeric and butter and applied as a paste over red pimples of infants itself. So the dried tuberose bulbs is also make a powdered form, are used as the remedy for gonorrhea. And organic tuberose essential oil has powerful anti-inflammatory and anti-spasmodic properties itself. So apart from that, that oil can also be used for aroma therapy to reduce the stress, tension, depression, and anxiety. So additionally, it is good for aches, pains, and also to alleviate nausea. Some vomiting sensations is also controlled by that tuberose oil itself. So here you can see uses of tuberose wreath and tuberose soap, tuberose agarbatti and tuberose ornaments and tuberose garland and tuberose wreath can also be prepared. Next is the value addition in Gabrina. Here that Gabrina is also, the dye is also, pigment is also extracted from the Gabrina is the betalanine. So it is widely used for coloring the various food products. As like that of the hibiscus. So the hibiscus oil is also used for the hair oil and powder is also used for the cosmetic purpose itself. So here the hibiscus flower extract is also used in the preparation of cakes, confectionaries and teas, etc. So apart from that major flowers, some minor flowers can also be used for extraction of the oil. One is the champaka, Michaelia champaka. Another one is the davanam. So here that oil is also produced from the flowers and herbs of that particular crop itself. So next is the value addition in pentanus. So here pentanus, the benefit of pentanus is the ingredients is widely used for the cosmetic preparation of cosmetic and perfume product itself. So the pantan has an attractive aroma and a source of natural green coloring itself. So it is also, the leaf is also used for the additional ingredient for cooking rice, steaming sweet potatoes and various other food itself. So the cake ingredient, the pandanus leaves is also one of the additional ingredient in cakes itself. So it is also attract appetite. The leaves also become a natural green coloring on the cake. So the pandanus leaves are also used as garnish so as to make the cake look more attractive itself. So that the pandanus fiber can also be used for making the bigger size bag itself. So that the leaves should be fins and spines itself. So that the leaves can also be used as the woven raw materials. So these are the bags made with the pandanus leaf itself. So here you can see the some of the food product is also made from that pandanus. So here that green color of the cake is mainly due to the dye is coloring compound is extracted from the pandanus leaves. So it will give the green color to the cake itself. So finally, what are the challenges we faced in the value additions? First one is the varieties as per market preference. So we are lagging in that varieties as per the market preference, and technology for value added products is also very mere itself. So here only some of the important flower crops having produced this some value added products, but there is a immense scope for production of the different value added products from the various underutilized flowers itself. So there is we should be standardize the technology for value added products from these other underutilized flower crops, and the knowledge of standards is also very nil. So we can also know about the knowledge of quality standards itself, and synergy in the plan and approach of agencies at various levels in different functional areas like research, extension, finance, quality assurance and certifications. So these are the some hurdles found in that step to develop the some research activities in that value addition itself. So finally, value addition is important one in the flower crops. So value additions to add the value to the particular product is called as the value additions. So here I had taken only the little much informations about that value additions, but here the value addition of flower crops will take more than 2 or 3 days for complete the entire value addition of the flower crops itself. Now I have taken only the nutshell of the value addition of flowers itself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions now. In the meantime, can you please stop sharing the screen, ma'am, so that we can see your video?
Okay, madam. Okay.
Is it possible to on your camera, ma'am?
Yes, madam.
We are not able to see your video. Your camera is on, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it is fine. Okay, I'll move on to the questions now. The first question is, what are the most common value-added products that can be made from flowers?
Madam, regarding the fresh flowers, that is the floral arrangements and the flower bouquet and floral wreaths, garlands, veneers. So these are the some value additions is made from the fresh flowers. Whereas in the dry flowers, the flowers are allowed for drying. So that is also used for the various dry flower products like wall hanging, cord, dry flower cord, another one is the potpourris, and third one is the oil. So that oil is also extracted from the various flower crops, is also utilized for the perfumery and medicinal purpose itself.
Okay. What simple value addition techniques can small scale farmers adopt with the minimal investment?
So normally that mini or garland making is also done in the small household purpose itself. But in that oil is also extracted by through the steam distillation or water distillation methods itself. So nowadays we can spend rupees 5 lakhs, we can set up a small unit for extraction of the oil from that crop itself.
Okay. Are there any safety standards involved for edible flowers and flower-based teas?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Here now it should be under in the trial itself. So here, if we want to export that materials, each and every country having the some standard quality standards itself. So first we can read about that quality standard of that particular countries, then only we can prepare the teas along with the floral essence itself. So mainly the flowers is produced through the organic waste itself. It is widely used for preparation of the floral teas itself.
Okay. Which flower crops are best suited for value addition?
Here all the flowers, major all flowers is also normally in Tamil Nadu. Here we can use the Jasminum sampak, that is the Gundumalli, and Jasminum grandiflorum, Pichi or Jadimalli, and tuberose. So these are the widely used for the garland making, veni, as well as the oil, and concrete is also extracted from these three flowers itself.
Okay. Can you share any success stories of entrepreneurs who turned floral waste or surplus into viable products, ma'am?
Here in North India, that is the Calcutta. So a lot of that is the self-help groups is also involved in the preparation of the agarbattis. Is made from the waste flowers, agarbattis, tubes, and some resin products is also made from that dried flowers, waste flowers of the, especially in marigold, and they can develop the some flowers agarbatti itself. So in Tamil Nadu, here some of these industries is mainly involved in the preparation of concrete, extraction of concrete or oil or absolute from the flowers itself.
Okay. How important is packing and branding in the marketing of value-added flower products?
For example, if you take 10 ml of oil in the normal container, So normal glass bottle, small glass bottles, so it will fetch us only 100 rupees. 10 ml is 200 or 300 rupees. Whereas in the same 10 ml of oil should be packed in that designered bottle. So it will fetch us the 500 or 600 rupees itself. So that is the packing is also to attract the consumer is also very important for the value addition itself. Not only value added products, so packing is one of the important criteria to attract the consumers.
Okay. What certification enhance the value of flower-based products in the market, ma'am?
What, madam?
What certifications like organic, eco-friendly enhance the value of flower-based products?
Yeah. Now, earlier we had the flowers can also be used for only the external purpose itself. So nowadays, there is no standardized package of practices for organic cultivations for the flower crops. Now the research is going on to standardize the organic certifications or organic cultivation as well as organic certification of the flower crops. So now only last 1 or 2 years only that flower tea everything will come itself.
Okay. How can farmers create a brand identity for their flower-based value-added products, ma'am?
So, for example, he had taken in the Lucknow, so that in Kanuj area, so that is the perfumery capital of India. So here that the small peoples can also be developed the oil from that traditional method, the Dept method. So that is give the uniqueness to that oil in the extracted from that area itself. So in Tamil Nadu, there is no, as like that of that Kanuj, there is no specific unique or specific product is not available here itself.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. We have now completed the round of questions on behalf of agricultureinformation.com. We like to thank Dr. R. Chitra for the talk and for answering the questions. This meeting will now be closed.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.